Good morning, class. Show of hands, and I promise this isn't a sting operation. Show of hands if you've ever accidentally not checked something out at the self-checkout. Okay, yeah. I myself have also been a victim of accidentally not scanning something at the self-checkout. I'm here with myself, Jake McKinley, and Terek, and today we're going to give you a presentation about the ethical issues of self-checkout.
So when it comes to the ethical issues that self-checkout presents, it's three of them that we chose from. It's loss of jobs, customer morales, and extra store losses. So what that necessarily means is that a lot of people will be losing their jobs to self-checkout because, as you guys know, being in the self-checkout, there's just one person standing there and just seeing if you guys are scanning it, but they're not really even doing any work. It's kind of a pointless job, and it just leads to multiple jobs just being vacant. When it comes to customer morales, there's a lot of issues when it comes to self-checkout. For example, if you want to buy alcohol, you have to scan it, and then somebody else has to come and scan their ID for you in order to buy it, or any other things. There's a lot of technological problems when it comes to it. And when it's the extra store losses, theft is incredibly high since self-checkout has become more present. And that leads to more stores losing a lot of their profit margins, and it's overall leads to bad business.
All right, so moving forward, loss of jobs. Amazon requires an average of 6 employees. Amazon Go requires an average of 6 employees. Amazon Go is Amazon's front center grocery store chain that at least requires 6 employees. Self-checkout has reduced the amount of jobs available in big retail stores such as Walmart and Target. These loss of jobs have been lost due to the fact that self-checkout is not prevalent in today's society, right? Reportedly, there's a reduced labor cost, so these companies do not have to pay any more employees to run the checkout lines, and now can just have the machines do it themselves with the customer checking themselves out. Finally, it stops the company from hiring new employees. This creates more unemployment and halts job employment opportunities. As self-checkout becomes more prevalent in today's society, we can expect to see less jobs at these high-end and these big conglomerate retail stores, and replacing people with machines.
Yeah, so when it comes to the customer morales, as mentioned earlier, theft rates do go up. It's very easy for somebody to just be like, hey, I'm gonna scan this one item and then just toss another one in there. I know we've all been guilty of it. And when it comes to the percentage of people, 20% of people actually have admitted to, stealing at self-checkout, even though that percentage is incredibly low to what we all know it really is. It's pretty much like close to 100%. Right. That just goes to show that it's pretty much not an effective tool. And customers take advantage of the opportunity, as I mentioned earlier. It's super easy to just accidentally put something in there. So, and now we'll move on to the next slide.
So the types of stealers. So we have 2 types of stealers we identified. We have the swiper and the switcher. The swiper, as seen by the store figure, the swiper does not scan anything. They're the person who is in that 20% bracket who said that they do steal, right? So the swiper does not scan, and they hide stolen items in bags, such as high-ticket items or items that they just would rather not pay for. Now, on the other side of that, we have the switcher. Now, the switcher scans items but at a cheaper. They may take a tag off something cheaper and replace it with the tag of something more expensive, so they do not have to pay that price. They also stick different barcodes on items. Like I said previously, they can take the $1 loofah barcode scanner and put it on the $50 thing of protein just to get by, and the self-checkout will not even catch that. So, moving forward.
When it comes to extra store losses, theft leads to more losses, double the amount from previously, and ways this can counteract this.
Yeah, so ways they can counteract this, so I guess it'd be more people observing the self-checkout. I know that at the Walmart right now, they usually have one person working the self-checkout, just overlooking all of them. So to counteract theft, it would be just more people, keeping an eye on the self-checkout and what the people are scanning. So moving forward, we have the article that we found that gives us a lot of this information. This article was Gizmodo. So this is why self-checkout is and has always been the worst. This article basically explains everything that we ran through in this presentation. It talks about the thefts, the type of stealers, as well as all the different influences and contributes that self-checkout has made to the retail industry.
So yeah, in conclusion, we ran through to you today about why self-checkout is the worst, and that includes the ethical issues from it, the customer morales from it, and the theft from it. So thank you guys for listening, and if you have any questions or any points of further clarification, you can get them now.
Thank you.